Imagine your day is a big puzzle.
Right, a puzzle.
And a puzzle has many small pieces. Well, the pieces of the puzzle are the simple actions you do every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we will look at those pieces. Our mission for this deep dive is, well, it is special. We are going to act as your friendly English teachers today.
Yes, we are. Hello.
We will learn simple words to talk about your day, from the morning to the night. We call this a daily routine.
A daily routine.
Right. But we will also talk about how to manage your energy during that routine.
It is so wonderful to speak with you today. Learning about a daily routine is, it is the best way to start speaking English confidently.
Why is that?
Because you are an adult with a busy life. You need simple words to explain your busy life to other people.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Everyone has a routine. But building a smart routine helps you, save your brain's energy. So today, we will learn the words, and we will learn how to make your day feel a little easier.
I love that. But before we begin, let us set some ground rules for our listener. First, there is no pressure.
None at all.
Second, we will speak slowly and clearly. We will explain new words using simple English.
Mm-hmm. We are here to help.
Third, we will explore the secret reasons behind the things we do every day. So, every day has to start somewhere, right?
It does.
So we begin at the very first moment of the morning.
The morning is a very important time. First, we need to understand two very common phrases. They sound similar, but, they describe different actions.
Okay, let us unpack this. What are the phrases?
The phrases are wake up and get up.
Wake up and get up.
Exactly. Wake up happens in your brain. Your eyes open.
Right.
Maybe your alarm clock rings and you hear it. You stop sleeping. You are awake, but you are still lying in your bed.
Wait. If I am awake and my eyes are open, am I up?
No, you are not up yet.
Oh.
You are only awake. To get up means you physically move your body.
Ah, I
So
see.
you leave the bed,
Yeah.
you put your feet on the floor, you stand up, you start the actions of your day.
Ah, that makes sense. It is like turning on a computer.
How do you mean?
Well, when you press the power button, the computer turns on, the screen lights up. That is waking up.
Right.
But when you actually sit down and type on the keyboard, the computer is doing real work. That is getting up. You are moving.
That is a perfect way to explain it. Now, some people love this part of the day. They are very happy when the sun comes up.
I am jealous of those people.
In English, we call this person a morning person. A morning person has a lot of energy early in the day.
I have a problem, though. I am not a morning person.
No.
No. When my alarm rings, I do not want to get up. I hit the snooze button.
The snooze button.
Yes. The snooze button gives me 5 more minutes of sleep. Then it rings again. I hit it again.
Of course.
Hitting the snooze button gives me more sleep. So is that a good thing?
Actually, it is a very bad thing for your energy.
Wait, really? Why?
When you hit the snooze button, your sleep is broken. 5 minutes is not enough time to get deep, restful sleep.
Oh, I did not know that.
So your brain gets very confused. You will feel more tired than before. You might even wake up on the wrong side of the bed.
On the wrong side of the bed. I know this phrase.
Yes.
It does not mean a real side of the bed. It means you wake up grumpy. You wake up feeling angry or sad for no reason.
Yes, exactly. If you want to stop feeling grumpy, you must build healthy habits. When you get up, drink a big glass of water right away.
Right away.
Yes. Why? Because while you sleep for 8 hours, you do not drink anything. Your body becomes very dry.
That is true.
Water wakes up your body. You can also stretch your arms and legs. Stretching moves the blood in your body.
Okay, so drink water and stretch. Next, we walk to the bathroom. Let us learn some basic bathroom verbs.
Good idea.
First, I brush my teeth. I put a small amount of paste on my brush. I move it on my teeth to clean them.
Perfect.
Next, I wash my face. I use cold water to clean my face and, open my eyes.
Hmm.
Then it is time to clean the whole body. I can take a shower or I can have a bath. But why do people usually take a shower in the morning but not a bath?
Well, it is about energy again. When you take a shower, you stand up. The water falls on you from above.
Right, it is fast.
Exactly. It is fast. The water is moving. This gives you energy.
And a bath.
When you have a bath, you sit down in a big tub of warm water. You sit still. This makes you feel sleepy. So a shower is better for the morning.
Okay. Now our bodies are clean. We are out of bed. But our morning puzzle is not finished.
Not yet.
Before we leave the house, we need 2 more things. Clothes and food.
First, let us talk about clothes. The phrase we use is get dressed.
Get dressed.
This means you open your closet, you choose what clothes to wear, you put on a shirt, you put on pants, you put on shoes, you get dressed.
After I get dressed, I walk to the kitchen. I am hungry. I need to make breakfast.
Make breakfast?
Yes, make breakfast means you prepare the food, you cook eggs, or you put bread in the toaster. Then you have breakfast.
And if breakfast means you sit at the table and you eat the food.
Exactly. But I have another problem in the morning.
What is that?
Sometimes it is so hard to choose what clothes to wear. I look at my shirts and my brain hurts. It is also hard to choose what food to eat.
Yeah.
Why is it so difficult to make a simple choice?
What is fascinating here is, well, you are experiencing a very real thing called decision fatigue.
Decision fatigue?
Yes, decision means making a choice. Fatigue means you are very, very tired.
Oh, I see.
Think of your brain like the battery on your cell phone.
Yeah.
When you wake up, the battery is at 100%. It is full.
Right.
But every time you make a choice, you use a little bit of your battery power.
So choosing a blue shirt or a red shirt uses my brain battery.
Yes. Choosing what to eat uses more battery.
Mm.
If your brain has to make too many choices early in the morning, the battery goes down quickly.
Oh, wow.
You get decision fatigue. You feel tired before you even leave the house.
Wow. My brain battery is losing power. So if I choose my clothes at night before I go to sleep, is that better for my brain?
It is much better. It saves a lot of energy. Yes. Preparing small things the night before is a wonderful trick. You can choose your clothes. You can put your work bag near the door.
I love that.
You make the choices early. In the morning, you do not have to think. It makes the morning feel much lighter. Soon, these actions will become second nature.
Second nature. What does that phrase mean?
Second nature means you do a task so easily, you do not even think about it. It is a very strong habit.
Give me an example.
For example, riding a bicycle is second nature. Or putting your house keys in the exact same place every single day. You do it automatically.
Doing simple things automatically saves my brain battery. I really like that.
It's very helpful.
Now, we are dressed. We've eaten our simple breakfast. Our battery is protected. It is time to leave the house. We move to the afternoon part of our puzzle. We go to work.
To go to work, we must travel. We use 3 simple verbs for this.
Okay.
You can take the bus. You wait for the big public bus. You step inside and you ride it.
Take the bus.
Or you can drive a car. You sit in your personal car, start the engine, and drive on the road.
Drive a car.
And if you live close to your job, you can walk. Use your feet.
Now, I arrive at my job. I go to work. At work, there are many common actions.
Yes, let us learn them.
I sit at my desk. A desk is the special table where you work. I work on my computer. I look at the screen and use the keyboard. I answer emails. This means I read digital messages from other people, and I write messages back to them.
Perfect. Now, work requires a lot of your brain battery.
Oh.
By the middle of the day, you need more fuel.
Food.
Yes, food.
Yeah.
Around noon, or 1 p.m., it is time to have lunch. Lunch is the meal in the middle of the day. A simple lunch like a sandwich or a fresh salad is very good for you.
I always eat lunch, but after lunch, I have a big problem.
What happens?
Around 3 p.m., my eyes feel very heavy. I feel incredibly sleepy. I do not want to answer emails. I want to sleep under my desk.
Oh, no.
Why does my body do this to me?
This is a very famous feeling. We call it the energy slump.
The energy slump.
Yes. Slump means to fall down suddenly.
Yeah.
Your energy falls down. There are 2 biological reasons for this.
Okay, what is the first one?
First, you just ate lunch. Your body must use energy to digest the food. Digest means to break the food down in your stomach.
Right.
Your body sends blood to your stomach and less blood to your brain.
So my stomach is working hard and my brain is tired.
Yes. Second, human biology has a natural clock. This clock naturally wants to rest in the middle of the afternoon. It is completely normal.
That is good to know.
But you are at work. You cannot sleep under your desk.
Yeah.
So you must take a short break.
But how does a short break help if I am still tired?
You must take the correct kind of break. Do not look at your computer. Do not look at your phone.
No screens.
No screens. Stand up, walk a little bit around the room, drink a glass of water.
Okay.
When you stand up and walk, you push the blood back up to your brain. Taking a break without looking at a screen rests your eyes and wakes up your mind.
Stand up and walk. That sounds easy, but sometimes I cannot take a break.
Why not?
Well, my office is too busy. My boss says, please write this report. My friend says, please help me with this project.
Oh, I see.
I want to be a good person, so I say yes to the boss. I say yes to the friend. I say yes to everything. What happens if we do that?
This brings us to a very dangerous word for your daily routine: overcommit.
Overcommit.
Yes. Over means too much. Commit means you promise to do a task. When you overcommit, You say yes to too many things. You promise too much. You have no time to take a break.
Overcommit. I think I understand. It is like carrying bags at a store.
Bags.
Yeah. Imagine you are walking. You pick up one heavy bag. That is fine. You are strong. You pick up a second heavy bag. Still fine.
Right.
Then someone gives you a third bag, a fourth bag, a fifth bag. You say yes to every single bag.
Oh, wow.
Soon it is too heavy. You drop everything and you fall down.
That is a perfect story to explain overcommitting. You only have two hands. You cannot carry all the bags.
Likely.
You must protect your time. A good daily routine means you know how to say no politely. Do not overcommit. Keep your bags light. Protect my time. Keep my bags light. Well, finally, the long afternoon is over. Work is finished. We move to the next part of our puzzle, the evening.
The evening.
We are going back home.
The transition from work to home is a beautiful part of the day. The simple phrases are, finish work, your tasks are done. Then go home, you travel back to your personal house.
Finish work and go home. When I go home, the very first thing I do is change my clothes.
Me too.
I take off my formal work clothes. I put on very comfortable clothes, soft pants like sweatpants, a soft shirt. Why does changing my clothes feel so wonderful?
Because changing your clothes is a physical signal to your brain.
A signal.
Yes. Your brain sees the soft clothes and understands. Work is completely over. The pressure is gone.
I love that.
Next, your body needs food again. We must cook dinner. Dinner is the final meal of the day. You can cook warm food like soup or pasta.
Soup sounds good. After dinner, we must do the chore that nobody likes.
Oh, I know this one.
The plates and the pots are dirty. We must wash the dishes. We use hot water and soap to clean them. It takes time, but it feels good to have a clean kitchen.
It does.
But here is where it gets really interesting, and here is my struggle.
Okay.
After the dishes are clean, my house is quiet, but my brain is still at the office.
Ah, yes.
My working brain is like a busy, noisy street. Cars are driving fast. People are yelling. How do we stop thinking about work when we are at home? How do I make the street quiet?
This is a very common problem. Your brain is still moving very fast. You need to decompress.
Decompress?
Is a big word. Think of a balloon full of air. Decompress means to slowly let the air out of the balloon. You slowly let go of the stress of the day. You must relax.
Relax. How do I relax the right way?
You do a simple, quiet activity. A quiet activity tells your brain that the noisy street must close. The cars must stop.
Like what?
Let us look at some relaxing verbs. You can watch TV, sit on your sofa and watch a funny program.
Okay, watch TV.
Or you can read a book. Look at words on paper, not on a screen.
I love reading. Or I can go for a walk outside in the neighborhood. I can look at the trees and breathe the evening air.
Yes, go for a walk. Or you can listen to music. Listen to slow, calm songs.
Listen to music.
All of these simple actions help you decompress. The noisy street in your head becomes a quiet, peaceful neighborhood.
My brain is finally quiet. Now we reach the final part of our daily routine puzzle, the night.
The night.
We must prepare our bodies to rest so we have a full battery for tomorrow.
There are two phrases at night that confuse many people learning English.
What are they?
Go to bed and go to sleep.
Mm.
They describe two different steps.
They are not the same.
No, they are not. Go to bed means you walk into your bedroom and you physically climb into the bed. You put the soft blanket over your legs.
Okay, so I am in the bed.
Yes, but you are still awake. You are reading a book or talking.
And what about go to sleep?
Go to sleep means you close your eyes and your brain turns off. You lose consciousness. You begin to dream. You are no longer awake.
Ah, I understand the difference now. Go to bed, then go to sleep.
Exactly.
Before I go to bed, I have some final nighttime actions. I go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth again.
This is so important. Clean teeth at night.
Then I turn off the lights. The room becomes dark. But I have a bad habit.
What do you do?
When the room is dark and I am in bed, I look at my cell phone. I look at pictures. I watch short, funny videos. Is this ruining my battery for tomorrow?
Yes, looking at your phone in bed is terrible for your routine.
Terrible.
Yes, your cell phone's screen makes a special kind of bright light. It is called blue light.
Blue light.
Blue light is very similar to the light from the sun. So when you look at your phone in a dark room, the blue light goes into your eyes. It tricks your brain.
Tricks my brain. How?
Your brain sees the blue light and says, oh, the sun is shining. It is daytime. I must stay awake.
Oh, no.
Your body stops making the chemicals that make you sleepy. The bright light stops you from relaxing.
Oh, wow. So my brain thinks it is daytime. If I look at my phone, I will stay awake for hours.
Yes, you will.
You know, some people naturally love to stay awake very late, even without a phone. In English, we call this person a night owl.
A night owl.
An owl is a bird with big eyes that flies at night. A night owl is a person who loves the night. They have a lot of energy at midnight.
Night owls are very real. But everyone, even a night owl, must go to sleep eventually.
That is true.
When you put your phone away, you can sleep very well. There's a funny English phrase for good sleep. You can sleep like a log.
Sleep like a log. Let me explain that word. A log is a big, heavy piece of wood from a tree.
Right.
A log lies on the ground. It does not move. It is completely quiet. So if I sleep like a log, I sleep deeply. I do not wake up during the night. I do not move around.
Exactly. You sleep like a heavy piece of wood. Sleep like a log.
How much sleep do we really need to fill our brain battery? Some people say they only need 6 hours. Other people say they need 8 hours. What does the research say?
For a healthy, strong routine, most adults need 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
7 to 8 hours.
Yes. And here is the best trick. Leave your cell phone across the room. Put it far away from your bed.
Far away.
If the phone is far away, you cannot look at the blue light. You will not stay awake. You will close your eyes. You will sleep for 7 to 8 hours, and you will sleep like a log.
Leave the phone across the room. That is a fantastic rule. Wow. Look at what we have done today. We have put together the entire puzzle of a day.
We really did.
From the first sound of the alarm clock all the way to sleeping like a log. We learned how to save our energy and protect our time.
Learning these simple verbs and ideas will help you talk about your own adult life with great confidence.
Now, as promised, we are your friendly English teachers today. We are not going to give you a test. We will just have a quick, natural conversation to review the most important verbs we learned.
Let us review the journey of our day.
We started in the morning. When your eyes open, you wake up.
When you stand up, you get up.
Then, to protect your brain battery, you choose your clothes. You get dressed.
After breakfast, you travel to your job. You go to work.
You sit at your desk and answer emails. But after lunch, you feel the energy slump. You are tired.
So you must take a break and be careful not to promise too much. Do not overcommit.
When the afternoon ends, you go home. After you cook dinner, you clean the plates, you wash the dishes.
Then you must let the air out of the balloon. You must do a quiet activity, like reading a book. You relax and decompress.
Finally, you climb into your bed. You put your phone far away. You close your eyes, and you go to sleep.
Wake up.
Forever.
Get dressed. Go to work. Wash the dishes. Relax. Go to sleep.
These are the puzzle pieces of your life.
Before we say goodbye today, I want to leave you with one final thought.
What is that?
We talk a lot about building a perfect routine. A routine is a beautiful tool. It makes life easier, but please remember this. Real life is messy. Nobody is perfect.
That is so true. Sometimes the day is very chaotic.
Exactly. You might hit the snooze button by accident. You might get decision fatigue and wear a silly shirt.
I have done that.
You might burn your toast. You might have a very busy evening and have zero time to relax. You might go to bed feeling stressed.
And that is okay.
That is completely okay. One bad day does not destroy your routine.
So if I drop all my bags, I should not panic.
Do not panic. Tomorrow is always a new day. When the sun comes up, you get a fresh start. You can wake up, drink a big glass of water, stretch your arms, and try again.
Tomorrow is always a new day to try again. I love that message. I want to encourage you, the listener, to do one thing today. Take a piece of paper and a pen. Write down your own daily routine using these simple English words.
That is great practice.
Yes, write down. I wake up at 7, I get dressed, I take the bus, try to build your personal puzzle on the paper. You have the words to describe your busy, amazing life.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for joining us today on this special learning deep dive. Keep practicing your English, keep protecting your energy, and we will talk to you next time.